We're back now with families wanting answers after an animal rescue organization that was shut down in one town opened in another. Some also say their puppies died hours after they were adopted. NBC Connecticut's Caitlin Burchell is breaking down its checkered past and the impact on the community.
Wolcott Police continues to investigate tales of courage after discovering sick puppies in their care this summer. But when you sift through hundreds of pages of prior reports, you have to ask, how can a rescue with repeated violations continue to run in Connecticut?
I couldn't even listen to what the doctor was saying because he was like,
The dog shouldn't have to go through any more of this. Let's put her down.
In June 2017, Dean Kaplan says he caved and let his daughter adopt a dog. They went to Tales of Courage, an animal shelter then located in Danbury. Days after picking her up, they had to put Callie down.
How can someone not care at all about another living being like that?
2 years later, Connecticut residents sharing similar sentiments after adopting from Tales of Courage at their latest location in Wolcott.
He was completely limp and he had soiled himself. Absolutely horrible.
Jillian Warner told police she had to give Louis CPR just hours after adopting him. She reported her dog's death to Wolcott Police, sparking animal control to investigate the facility.
I can't fathom that people who claim to be rescuing dogs would do the complete opposite and put them in a situation where it's dirty and diseases can be easily communicable, and it's horrible.
According to investigative documents we obtained from the Department of Agriculture, state animal control officers have had eyes on Tales of Courage for years now. In 2013 and 2014, Tales of Courage founder Kristen Exner received written warnings for cruelty to animals. Animal control officers citing puppies in need of medical care, piles of feces, soaking wet puppies without an adequate heat source. But according to an agriculture spokesperson, after that 2014 warning, no civil or criminal penalties were sought. Following up on a complaint in 2017, animal control officers found 61 animals at Tales of Courage. Paperwork and pictures detailed dirty conditions, thirsty and crying animals, many in cages too small for them.
Oh, this is the day of shut down.
Former Tales of Courage employee Melanie DeZamco was there the day the order to remove the animals came down.
There was only one kennel worker with 60 dogs. It's impossible for a human being to take care of that.
Eventually, Tales of Courage manager Krista Lopez was charged with cruelty to animals in 2018. In February of this year, she pled guilty to reckless endangerment and breach of peace in exchange for 2 years probation as a plea deal. In court, the judge questioned how she could still work for the shelter.
I mean, she still continues to work there, which just absolutely boggles my brain that you continue working there.
Despite the charges, Lopez was still employed by Tales of Courage and is listed in paperwork for their latest location in Wolcott, now under investigation for adopting out sick pups there earlier this summer.
We reached out to Tales of Courage, but they declined an interview and did not issue a statement. Now, according to documents, Danbury police also wanted to arrest the founder for cruelty to animals, but their arrest warrant was denied. Tomorrow at 11, I speak with former employees that say they were pressured to lie about sick puppies and why some advocates are calling for stricter laws. Caitlin Burchell, NBC Connecticut investigates.